Hey, Kyle here. Quick 20 seconds of why I wasn't here for the last 2 weeks. Black mold infested my house. Had to move. I moved. I'm in a new place. I'm away from the mold. I'm not sick anymore. Decontaminated my army and most of my electronics. I'm just fine. And I'm back. In other news, I have signed up on Dakka.com. I gotta slow down. In other news, I have signed up on Dakka.com, the forum, and I am posting stuff on there. And I'm trying to get feedback on a lot of my stuff, as well as trying to basically talk with other people who play the game. And I also put up a thread about Comics MD of Warhammer players who play at Comics MD who are looking for games and new people to play against. Currently, there is me, which I have 1,600 points of Space Marines, Swamp Breakers chapter. I'm going to be expanding. There's Jeremy, who's actually been going there for about a year, but he just recently started playing Warhammer. He just knows the people around there very well. He has currently 1,000. He has the Assault on Blackreach, all the stuff from Assault on Blackreach for Space Marines. Predator with all las cannons, Rhino and Devastator squad. He has all that, and he's going to get a Mega Force on top of that. So he's going to have like 2,000 points here very soon. There's Trevor, who I just met last week. He has requested not to have his face shown on camera. So whenever I mention Trevor, I'm just going to show his army. He doesn't want to show his face for reasons I can't say. So I'm just going to call him Trevor. That's his first name. He has a Tau army, and I don't know how many points of that he has, but he says he has a 20,000 point Imperial Guard army with a Titan, I believe. That's what he said. He says he has a scratch built Titan. I don't know a whole lot about his army, but it's supposed to be big. He's going to bring it in next week, this upcoming Saturday, which I will have a battle report of him wiping the floor with my face. There is Daryl, who has, I think, about 3,000 points of orcs. He has a he has an Imperial Guard army and a Tyranid army, but I don't know how big they are. Tyranid is work in progress right now. His orc army, he's a very good orc player. He relies on artillery, zap guns, and stuff like that. Also relies on tank busters and bomb swigs, which he's very good at doing that, because he blows me up all the time. But, he's a fun guy to play against. So, and then there's Ben, which he does the demonstrations for Fantasy and 40k. He has a work in progress Eldar army. He says he does not play with unpainted armies. He always finishes them before he plays them. So he said he's going to get up to like 1,500 points, and then he's going to stop making them. Maybe expand here and there. But he's a D&D player and various other games. He's a big fantasy player. He's got like 4 fantasy armies. He's got so much crap, not crap, but other things. There's people like, I think Charles. There's this one other, this is Harlequin player. I think his name is Charles. I don't see him a whole lot. There's a few other people who play 40k but don't bring their armies, because they play Blood Bowl, and some other games. So, that's that. And I think my mother is looking in on me. There you go. She's been bugging me all day. Interrupting me. Pisses me off. But, I'm going to be talking with everybody about getting into Apocalypse. So, I am going to be, who knows, I might be making Titans for everybody. I might make a Titan and then make it for them. I wouldn't give it to them for free, but I don't know. But I'm going to be making a few Titans, hopefully in the next couple months. Try to sell some of them. I'm going to have one for myself. It's going to be a Scout Titan. I'm going to have found a template online for a Warhound Titan. Seems fairly decent. It's a little boxy, but make it out of plastic card and paint it up real well and give it some good detailing. It'll be awesome. It's gonna be, all arms are gonna be magnetized, the head's gonna be magnetized, the whole torso is gonna come up for travel, so it can be moved around easily. And it's not gonna have a base. It's gonna be structurally sound. So I'm gonna make 2 Warhound Titans and maybe a few more if I can get the materials for them. If Daryl wants to get into it, I might make a custom stomp or something for him. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Pretty much at the Comic 70, I'm pretty much the guy who knows how to do good conversions. I'm one of the best painters there. Well, for being a new player, I'm one of the best painters there. I know how to convert and I know how to scratch build. Like when I built the twin-linked heavy flamer. It's like ingenious. And I might convert the multi-multa into a autocannon. I'm just saying. Stuff like that. But when we do Apocalypse, I'm using Dakka to sort of reach out to people and try to get people to come over, people who are in the Maryland area. I don't know if that'll work. I just put a thread up there saying that we're looking for more 40k players and we might be getting into Apocalypse. Because we're sort of restricted on Saturday. Mainly because I can't drive myself around yet. But once I do, I can be able to get around more. So, basically, we're always there. I'm always there unless noted. Ahead of time, like every Saturday from noon to 7, stuff like that. And I'm always looking for a game. I don't care if I lose. So I'm basically going to build 2 Titans, 2 Warhound Titans. One's going to be for my chapter and one I'm going to sell. Main basic materials, simple. Bunch of plastic card, a thicker plastic card. PVC tubing of various sizes, maybe plastic card tubing. Green stuff, and magnets for magnetizing. So you basically want to magnetize the weapons, the head, and torso comes off the leg so it can be easily moved around. And I think it's like 10 inches tall. I'll figure out when I start building it. I'm going to be using a paper template. But anyways, that's pretty much it. If you want to see me on my Dakka page on the forums, the link's over here. I hope I'm pointing the right way, but it should be over here. I think when I have the camera set up this way, it's all reversed. Other things. I'll be having more videos up. Maybe more. Most of them will be vlogs. I'm still figuring out how to be able to do a lot of stuff, but I'm gonna be mainly on Dakka posts and stuff. So if you wanna go over to Dakka and see some of my posts, link. So, anyways, this is like my 10th take, so I'm kind of out of breath. I will have an update on getting materials for my Warhounds. Anyways, this is Alex5665 signing out. Finally getting the video up. If any of you who watch this actually have seen or made a Warhound Titan or Titan of any kind and are willing to give me tips and tricks on how to build them, post comments please. Bye.